What's up, baby dolls? Today we're gonna be covering the PulseChain ecosystem. A lot of crypto has been moving. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, let's get the helicopter hat out again. Look, it's very, very true. Of course, friends, I've made so many posts. I've just got to show you a lot of the things that have been moving out there. Okay, they have other different narratives. I've got them listed here. Okay, now this is for PulseChain, ones that PulseChain doesn't have. Okay, just being honest, you don't need all of these. You don't need them. But I'm just navigating this, okay? If this makes you upset, continue drinking soy and get out of the kitchen. All right, sweet. So PulseChain's got to onboard more developers to make applications with the rest of the crypto industry. So this is what I'm doing is I'm giving you basically a cheat code because I can see the field of crypto and what's going on. And even though everybody says they know what's going on, no, I can actually see what's going on. I'm here 18 hours a day. So what has product market fit? Okay, friends. So listen, here's the thing. In a bear market, there is no product market fit. There's Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then everything else is a scam. Okay? Everything. Now, some coins do well, even the top 5% of them, but overwhelming majority is scams. Just get wrecked. Minus 96 and 98%, and there's only a 1 in 5 chance that they recover and break their all-time high. So if you are holding coins from last cycle, destroyed. You're pretty much almost guaranteed to get destroyed. There's the 1 in 5 chance you make it. I hope you make it. I really, really hope you do. Or I hope you DCA mega hard so that you can get out like a 50% retrace in case you need to. All right. Now, when it comes to these narratives, remember, memes are very important. That's primarily what's on PulseChain. Okay, so we have, these are the things going on in crypto. AI, gaming, decentralized penis, which is physical infrastructure, decentralized science, restaking, liquid staking derivatives, and memes. You've noticed I've got crosses here. Basically, there's none of these on PulseChain. PulseChain just got memes. All right. Now, here's the thing. Coinbase is the same thing. Coinbase has 100 million customers, though. All right. Coinbase, yeah, all they've just got is trashy meme coins. And, you know, do you want to call them trashy? They're going up. They're performing all your favorite coins and my favorite coins. Okay. They're going up. They're crushing it. 50x, 100x and stuff. Also on Solana, too. Memes. Dog with a hat, cat with a hat. All right. Now, part of these memes, friends, they're very, very powerful. Why? Because remember, I have my investment thesis here with the ribbiting. All right, the ribbiting. Now, friends, not financial advice. These can go to zero. And if they go to zero, okay, we lost it. Get over it. I already told you, expect 30% of coins we touch to go to zero. Expect 30%. Our goal is to hold the other 70% to the end of the bull market into Euphoria. Okay, we're going to play some nice pump music just to remind you, despite any period of dumps, friends, we're going to spin the helicopter head as well. All right, still a bull market. Don't worry about the soy boys who are panicking out. All right, don't sell anything. So Landwolf, for example, friends, I have it here. This is Landwolf, all right? Yeah, it's still 12 million market cap. It's the cheapest of the bunch. Why? You have Brett here. Oh my gosh, it's almost 500 million market cap. What? You guys are freaking insane. What are you doing? It's a 50x from Landwolf. Oh my gosh. By the way, Ran, shout out to Crypto Man Ranny Boo, okay, friend of the channel. He got into the ICO. So I'm telling you, friends, okay, look, we all know what happened, all right? We know Luna sliced Ran, okay? That sucked. Luna cost Ran $100 million. So now, he's probably more aggressive. He's like, you know what? I've got to get my pound of flesh from the market. And you know what, sir? I salute you. You got to. All right? You know what? You put your neck out on the line. You did so much positive adoption for them. You didn't know it was going to turn out like that. A lot of people, they think, oh, you knew. And you didn't know. Shit. Ran held the whole time, friends. There were people telling him. I remember I said, hey, Ran. I remember tagging him, by the way. I think I messaged on Twitter. I'm like, Ran, I know you're up a lot of money on Luna. Please take out like 30% or something into Bitcoin. That way you won't do it. Okay. So he remembers that. But now he's learned. Now he's in the Brett ICO. Think about that, man. You have to 400 million market cap. Now, of course, friends, all of these are following Pepe. See memes. Pepe's at 3.6 billion. So it's Pepe Family. That's why Landwolf is one of the cheapest. Now, here's the thing, friends. Yes, this is Landwolf on Ethereum. Okay, look, I can't vouch for the other one communities. Okay, there's a lot of rumors and stuff about them, but I can't vouch for them. All I know is I got a friend who knows the community and other people involved with this Landwolf, and all I can tell you is, look, and by the way, friends, you can't trust anybody. All I know is that it just seems okay. That's it. It seems okay. All right. I know everyone is like always worried. Oh, things are gonna move around. No, it's just that's it. All I can do is I like my bet. It is what it is. You don't work out. I don't care. All right, it's the bull market to me. It's literally reminds me of exactly of 2021. We're all playing for the Ethereum ETF anyway. So this is the power of memes, friends. That's why I even have like Landwolf target here. You know, if you can hit, like it's 12 million market cap now, you know, 10, 12 million. If you can hit 400 million, that's like a 40x from today. By the way, I put in my my friendly tech at like 200k market cap, whatever it was. Okay, please don't join my friend tech. Don't give him $900. I only get 5 or 10. I don't want the money. I don't want your money. Do you understand? Take your $900 or however much the public market charges for me. Okay, because it's based off supply and demand. Take your $900, please, and just go buy a freaking altcoin or something, and just go buy like a strong core coin and pray you do a 20x. Okay, I'd rather you do that rather than join a friend tech. There's no expectations of this. Okay, at all. Yes, we have high win rates of friends. I'm telling you right now. Expect 3 out of 10 to rug. It is what it is, okay? So you can see, even though crypto memes are risky, friends, in a bull market, what are you here for, man? You're here for the leverage anyway, okay? That's why the rebidding, for example, leverage on Pepe's success. And this is the type of stuff you see on PulseChain. You do see memes coming on. Now, they have slowed down. Why? It's primarily just because, okay, it's because of how PulseChain itself has slowed down. It's just the same as the crypto market. Bitcoin thrusts up, moves into a bit of Ethereum, and then that distributes out to the altcoins themselves. So I have this nice Pepe picture here. So PulseChain can only accommodate to memes, but obviously we don't want to doubt the memes though. It's not like, oh, you can only do memes, get out. Because look, friends, let's be honest. All of these are BS narratives anyway. AI and crypto is junk. Like in terms of like, okay, they make you a lot of money. There's product market fit. That's all that matters actually. I shouldn't use that. They're not junk. They're actually, these are the opposite of junk, man. They're gold. There's this product market fit. If your coin logo talks about AI, if you're an AI thing, or you have a game, or you're deep in DeFi, or you're restaking, sure, you might not be around in 10 years, but no one cares. It's product market fit now. They're not buying in DeFi altcoins, friends. They're not hunting for yield. If you notice this, that was a 2020 narrative. For example, HEX was the best performing asset, right? The first HEX, the original HEX, tongue in cheek, okay? The one that people try to say is dead now. That's the one that did the highest DeFi return of last cycle, okay? And I think Neuner did 800x from the bottom, and Olympus DAO did heaps as well, but not the 10,000x with your short-term staking, even like no risk. You do like get a 15 or 16,000x. So that was insane. HEX was number one. Unfortunately, still hasn't recovered at all. So look at this. Meme coins, friends, on PulseChain. We've got GOFURS, Teddy Bear, pDAI, the Degens. You have residual DeFi sectors though. But look, you're seeing things like liquid loans, very, very heavy. You're seeing like Fame, which is Bucks leverage trading casino. They're heavy because they're in the DeFi category and everyone understands them. See, I know, friends, look, I thought these things were going to continue to charge up in this cycle too. I thought maybe, but people are just coming in for meme coins, man. They don't want these mid-curve DeFi. They don't care about profit flow and stuff here and there. They want the casino stuff. They want real bull market leverage. They know that. They want that. Because here's the thing. If your coin can't give bull market leverage and go up heaps in a bull market, we know you're going to go down in the bear market anyway, like they always do. You're all just linked to Ethereum and Bitcoin anyway. So everyone's like, why would I buy a slow thing if I'm not here forever? I'm only here for like a good time, right? Not a long time. So that's something to think about there. All right. The most popular narratives, though, they're nowhere to be found on PulseChain besides those memes. That's all I'm saying. But you still have 140 plus content creators, okay? And what happened though? So it's not like, look, it's not like Richard's not trying or anything. He had the world's biggest airdrop. All right. Everyone believed that people would trade the P tokens, but it's not playing out. P tokens just have bots. No one's coming for P tokens. But why? Remember, I made a whole video on that why. Once again, a lot of people got really salty because, no, you can't say that. Yes, I can say that. And yes, I'll say it again. Okay. It was a good idea at the time. It just doesn't have product market fit this cycle. That's it. It was not the correct strategy. It needed to be fine-tuned. People want memes. People do new coins and stuff. They do not care about old coins. No one cares about their P tokens. Why? P-Uni, P-Link, P-RV, like, yeah, we have fun in them. P-Cult, the penis cult and stuff, all these fun. Yeah, we have fun in them. We have fun in them. But people aren't bridging into PulseChain. They don't want to send them. They don't care. Because they're there to buy new coins. So that's just something like, I won't even call that a miscalculation because it's impossible to predict, but something that Richard couldn't predict was the acceleration of how fast people wanted new altcoins. That's it. He thought, oh, if you like trading P-Link in 2020 in E-Link, you're gonna love the PulseChain version of Link. That's just, spiritually bonded to it. They don't. Okay, they're like, no. We want new Pepe. We want Landwolf. We want meme coins. We want Solana, Dog with a Hat. New stuff that actually moves up. That's basically what's going on. But you still have another little psycho coin called Ink, right? So it is what it is. And Pulse and PulseX, friends, I'm telling you now, Pulse and PulseX they're the safer bets, knowing all these. Why? Why are they safer bets? Okay, just because, look, I'm not saying the ratio can't move up or down in the next 1 to 6 months. Of course they can. I'm just saying, you know this from the back of your mind, okay? PulseChain is a layer 1 chain. It's a better Ethereum. Ethereum's expensive. Okay, people understand that. Tick. Okay. Next thing, PulseX is owning the casino. The casino of PulseX has a lot of meme coins. Tangang, pDAI, Teddy Bear, a lot of these beautiful coins, Richard's Only Brother, all these other ones, right? Moving around. So PulseX benefits from everybody's trading activity. It has the hyper buy and burn. Okay, super effective buy and burn that just keeps rocketing up. That's why PulseX is so strong and it keeps chewing it away. You want a quick update as well. If you go down, we've now bought, this is crazy, 3.67% of total supply. So it just keeps chewing it up. So you just get to see the difference here, right? And when HEX exists, friends, of course, HEX exists, but the market treats it like a DeFi altcoin. It's something where, okay, if I want yield, I go to there. But what makes it more difficult for HEX's product market fit is you have Richard self-cannibalizing. Now, I'm using that term, don't get upset, because it kind of is what it is. You basically, what he's done is, so this is what happens, friends. A lot of people who joined HEX, they say they're in here forever, but most of them, Richard was marketing to number go up meme coin people. That's why he said number go up and yield and 40,000% and 40% APY and all this stuff. That's meme coin people. Now, those people, they're still holding HEX, and a lot of them are like, wait a minute, remember why I came into crypto in HEX in the first place? For the price go up and all this yield stuff? Well, he's actually got another product here, and that's what people have been doing. So the Inc yield fund, 56%, 50% here and there. Now, his boost, he's got big yield for the HEX Pulse bonding as well, but people want like this leverage. Incentive token is a new coin, no baggage, green logo, Richard Hart's meme coin, lowest market cap. So it has those advantages. And then so you get to see, right, these things, they're fighting each other, and there's this limited, basically, product market fit there. There's limited amounts to go around. We need more bridging and stuff to come in. And so that's why, friends, I speak on behalf of everyone who got crushed on eHEX. I had no eHEX, so I'm going to tell you this, okay? So this is, I'm going to show you a post here from someone. Okay, look at this. Look for Mr. Juffy. He goes, I appreciate your comments on speaking up for me, Sommi. I was in eHEX only, and I started crypto last year after a PulseChain launch, so I received 0 pHEX copies from launch. Ouch. I'm a newbie. I was fascinated by the whole HEX story. I used MEXC's centralized exchange, DCA. I don't understand complex bridges. I thought I was part of a HEX family, but they seem to have joyfully kicked me in the nuts. Don't worry, sir. I've got a peanut brain here. You can take one of my nuts. Okay, look, so that's why, I'll show you in this way. I spoke up for Luna victims. I had no Luna, all right? In fact, I told them to sell. You can go back and check on my tweets. So I spoke up for the victims, even though I told them to sell, and I had no Luna. I spoke up for Celsius victims, all right, on my platform. I spoke up for Celsius victims. I didn't have a Celsius account. I didn't trust Alice Mashinsky. I didn't have an account there. I knew it was a Ponzi yield anyway, and I tried to warn people. I also spoke up for Soy Bankman-Fried victims, even though I spoke up for the very people who were shitting on me for saying not to trust him and who were calling me a lunatic. And calling me a poo-poo head. Like, I'm not a poo-poo head. I'm just a peanut brain. Okay. I spoke up for all of them. I didn't have any skin in the game at all. So I'm now speaking up for the eHEX people who got wrecked. You understand? I'm speaking up for them. I didn't have eHEX before that. Okay. I didn't have any reasonable amount. Okay. The people who think I did, they're soy boys, because now they reveal how selfish they are. If they were in my position with a microphone here, fluffy microphone friends, and a straight back, they would only talk about stuff that benefits them. They would never help anybody else, and they would gaslight people, and they would only promote their own stuff, and they'd say F you to everybody else. So it reveals more about them than it does about me. So I'm speaking up on behalf of those victims, but here's the best part. I'm going to tell you right now. If Richard Hart watches this, don't change anything. Keep doing it. You're the billionaire. I'm not. I'm just wearing a literal helicopter hat. Whee! Okay, I'm not telling you to change anything. I'm just letting you know information here, okay, from an overwhelmingly large majority of people on the outside you're trying to onboard. Because Richard's points, he always says, I want to save everybody. I want to save everybody. I got to save everybody. I got to get them to the late. I got to save everyone. Okay, well, everyone in the community is already saved. Sweet. They can't impact the price anymore, can they? They can only dump. They can't buy anymore. All right. What about the other 30 million people out there? Solana, Ethereum, all the other ecosystems, everything moving, the 100 million Coinbase customers that are going to come in, okay? Now, I'm just letting everyone know that how they're seeing this is a full-on gaslight. Okay, now, it might get you to, like, kick up your arms. I don't really care. They're seeing it as a gaslight. This has consequences for the long-term staking, probably of pHEX. consequences for maybe how people perceive favorite coins in the ecosystem. Okay, now you can leave it up to your imagination of how you think that'll kind of work out, but it does have consequences. Okay, and how I figured this out, friends, was the more people I spoke to, I realized, oh, you're not actually here to onboard people and get them to bridge in. You're just watching Richard's wallet. I was like, oh, wow. I'm not gonna keep pretending that like this isn't happening. No, overwhelming majority have expectations from the no expectations wallet. Okay, tongue in cheek. It's the community sacrifice fund, which is no expectations. So it is what it is. You know, one of my friends as well. Shout out to Anthony. He asked me this question. He said, well, what if he doesn't ever deploy? Are we all wrecked? And I said, you know what, friend? Luckily, we are kind of diversified in other stuff where it's almost he's cornered. You have to deploy at some point. Bitcoin hit 73K, bull market's on, all of these. So that's why I'm saying, friends, like, don't change any behavior. I'm just telling you what's going on. Okay, I don't really care. I don't tell people to do anything. You understand? I don't care. I'm telling you, I'm just a satellite. That's all I am. I'm reading stuff. I'm here 18 hours a day. This is what I see. That's why I see people laughing from the outside saying, oh, wow, okay, you killed one of your child. That's what it looks like. And like, all right, well, now everybody's just got to kind of roll with it and try to delete the pHEX chart. All right, that's how they perceive it. And they see me as they see me as the biggest lunatic of all because I see all this and I'm still long. But I understand the game theory here. So everyone talks about HEX game theory. Yeah, what about the game theory of you have, friends, have you heard, I think it's one of the ancient Roman basically texts where it's like, basically you're like, people are like, 7 days of starving before they riot and it's basically the end of civilization. Yes, but you can tell Hexicans are getting really hungry, really starving now. Really, really, really starving. And you can just feel it. That's why I'm warning everyone, get long. There's a billionaire out there with $1 billion plus. He's got 220,000 ETH. He's got 170,000 ETH in another wallet. He's got a shitload of money. He likes buying his own coins. He's even told you he'll buy his own coins. He specifically said, hey, I'm going to buy PulseX, Inc, pHEX. He's demonstrated this on chain. He's done that. Okay, he's actually told all yous, and I'm telling you guys, maybe you want a front runner, not financial advice. Maybe, like I'm just letting you know. Hey, and this is the funny part. A lot of like Bitcoin maxis, Ethereum maxis always say to me, man, if he doesn't deploy, you're gonna look at like the biggest idiot and stuff. Okay, well, man, welcome to crypto, welcome to life. It is what it is. Okay, but here's the thing: if Ricardo Corazon doesn't deploy, I'm not the one who gets hurt the most. It's everybody following him. Friends, it's literally, there's a game theory. There's a game theory, okay? So you basically, figure everything out. That's why I'm here just I'll give them a voice. Okay, so Mr. Julfi, I know there's many of you, there's thousands and thousands of people out there like you. I know everyone's trying to gaslight you and say it's your fault. Like one dude here, sorry man, I got to call you a copart. Like his solution was, you should have been paying more attention. Okay, bro. When you tell people this is a store of value, lock it up for 15 years, and now you start blaming them, saying you should have had Richard Hart's Twitter announcements on and you should have been paying more attention. When you say that, I get the game. I understand. I'm talking to you because you are trying to onboard people from outside and you're telling them, wait a minute, you're gaslighting me. You say one thing, you do the other. That's contradictions. I don't like that. Something's weird. And by the way, the coin isn't even going up. You got to wait for that's what they're saying, man. So do you want to improve for the strategy, or do you just want to sit back and go, oh, it's going to work after itself? Well, that's what I kind of figured out. No one actually cares. That bridging part, friends, making friendships, they don't actually want to do that part. They're actually like, no, I'm going to watch the wallet sacrifice because I know he's going to have to deploy exit liquidity for the people, unfortunately, who are going to get out the break-even soy boy zones. Okay, so that's basically what's going on. So that's the observation of everything. All right, so yes, I do give a voice to people when I don't have their bags because I think they deserve to be heard, right? I'm in this position and I like to do that. Now, let's talk some numbers, friends. PulseX has a very nice rounded bottom. Huge, okay? Let's put it on a log chart. This is absolutely enormous, okay? Enormous. But I want to show you something too. Oh, yeah, and quickly before I do, so shout out to Mr. Darber. I know you mean well. Sommi, the clout chaser. I'll stick with RH and another Hex influencer. Shout out to Mr. RG3, etc. Sommi, you have finally lost my report. Your repeat posts are feeding more negativity, blah, 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 blah. You understand, friends. Now I put this in a video format for you to see. This is literally all or what it is. He goes, look at this, actually said, this is, sir, I don't like your form of gaslighting and brainwashing. I've actually replied, friends, I am sticking with Richard Hart. I'm still long, okay? But now you can see exactly what I told you. First comment, by the way, first comment. I told you, Mr. Darbo, if you're listening, everyone can tell you don't actually care about onboarding people, bro. don't try to like, all you guys shit on funding Jim Gary, who we all love as well. He's trying to help everybody. Hey, this is what you guys sound like to everyone else. And everyone shit to him. No, he's one of the most respected men in the game for a reason, okay? He's trying to make connections. But when we have this type of stuff, like I'm telling you, if you actually cared, you'd use your ears, okay? Instead of like twiddling your thumbs like, yes, Richard's going to buy my bag. So it is what it is. So a lot of people wondered like, why don't I just do this for myself and then let everybody buy the top and get rinsed on it? I go, no, because I know the game theory here. I know how it's going to work out. See, friends, I'll tell you something. If this plays out, who do you think you're going to be dumping on? It's the outside crypto community. Because Richard might push the price so high, with the fund so high, if Ethereum goes to like 9, 10, 11K, 20K, he might push it up so high. Ethereum, Coinbase, Arbitrum, a lot of people will be bridging in for that activity mania. There you go. There's your exit liquidity. Okay, so that's how it would work out. Because all the people in now, we're all believers. Of course, we're all believers. Okay, so you wonder who's going to be buying in 30x higher. There's going to be an incentive there for them to buy 20x or 30x higher, right? It might be like, the yield farms and all these other stuffs, other crazy things. I think it's also important for you to know if it was just one coin, so if it was just Hex coin, Hex chain, etc., it would be rank for all the whole ecosystem, friends. It would be rank around ICP Litecoin. So that's what would be rank 23 in crypto. Okay, if it was just one coin, because that's how basically everything's going. So basically, what I'm saying is, if we all did a 2x, we rank 17. If we did a 5x, we actually flip Cardano, a 5x from here. Okay, we're ranked number 9. If you count all the coins. Now, here's the thing. Richard can play with any ratio he wants. He can just start buying one, and it depends on how high Ethereum goes. But I'm just informing you as to what's going on. So back to this PulseX chart, friends. I want you to know, right? So this is how you're able to read everything. You see, that's why we know we're in a bull market still for the PulseChain ecosystem, okay? We were risk off here, all right? People sold off. Now everything got wrecked down the bottom there, okay? And now we can clearly see we are risk on, okay? Risk on. You see that? Risk on. So bad and then good times. Now, you just got to think, all right, in the future, are we going to have more good times, right? More good times, or is it going to come bad? I'm not trying to, you're not meant to bet on the ratio. Just showing you, it's bull market time. That's it. Pretty much it's bull market time. PulseX, super strong. I'm going to show you Pulse as well. It's basically the same chart, friends. And as well, you can see the target, right? The target is still a long way to go. But if we are pulling back here, I'm telling you what I'm going to keep doing. Despite everything, I'll keep buying. Our DCA bought Pulse and PulseX. Yeah, we dropped. I don't really care. These things are too cheap anyway. And next week, I'll be continuing to DCA buy too. Now, I'm going to show you as well the HEX price chart. Okay, so this is basically now there's just like one HEX. Okay, there's one HEX, friends. And what I've done is I've got every single important level you need to know in HEX, because there seems to be this like hidden campaign to secretly like delete or remove eHEX from history. So I don't really care of, optimal strategy. Yes, make everyone forget that this coin existed, right? So, the old me died. This is the new one. Yes, we can play that game, make believe. But I don't care about that. I want the levels. I'm here to give you the levels and what happened in the prices and the ROI. And I've got some posts on that. So here they are right now. So you can screenshot these just so you know, right? Because you need to know if we get there and people are calling for 1000x, but you're seeing on chain, people dump the crap out of it. I just want you to just be aware of that. I'm not saying dump with them. I'm just saying, hey, these are key areas of resistance, right? So PulseChain launch was 5 cents. That's actually a break-even soy boy zone. So that's probably the first zone we got to get to, break-even soy boys. It's actually nice as 3x from here. 2023's high was 12 cents. Okay, that's crazy. I can't believe I said that. Yes, 2023 high was 12 cents before PulseChain launch. Before PulseChain launch. That's how like slow and underperforming we are doing so far. So PulseChain's fake launch announcement was 19 cents. There's people trapped here. Trust me, there's people trapped here. PulseX sacrificed 25 cents. There's people trapped here. So trap. People bought right before for the fork, right? Now the fork was useless Think about that. So people, PulseChain launch, people bought for the fork. It was useless. The fake launch, people forked, and then Richard basically, I'm just going to say, it was dishonest to say, oh, we're launching in 2 weeks. We're going to launch mid-May, and then changed his mind, right? Because clearly, like, we knew, okay, the market was still going down. He knew it wasn't ready. He just didn't want to tell everyone he's timing the market. Okay, wink, 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 we get it. Yes, no expectations. Okay, so now, sacrifice price, we definitely know there's people trapped here as well. So look at all these prices. Now, this is an interesting level. Hex House Seller Mikey. This is the price from the documentary. The highest of stakes is at 41 cents, and the all-time high is 50 cents. So now you know. Now you know. These are the things you got to really, really be aware of these zones and stuff, because they're important. Obviously, to test the first time, and also just to see, right? Because hey, what if Bitcoin's 180K, and so Bitcoin? What if Bitcoin does another 2x, and then Hex goes to 25 cents? Okay, now you can't say that's impossible, because you already know Bitcoin went to 73K, Hex is down to 1.7 cents. So yeah, it is possible. Bitcoin does a 2x, and then Hex does a 10x. Sweet, it's up to 17 cents. You know, hey, there's things going around there. That's all you got to see. Now, finally, I'm going to finally finish on the pHEX to Pulse ratio. So friends, please, I know what's going to happen. A lot of people are going to get destroyed. There is like this whole... this is what people get jealous and upset, friends. So when something goes down one way forever, people keep trying to pick a bottom. They're trying to keep a bottom, and then what they do is they try to pick a bottom to prove a point. They say no. Yeah, they try to pick a bottom to prove a point. What that's called fighting the market. You ever heard that saying, friends? Even Randy B always say, people who pick bottoms get smelly fingers. Well, that's pretty much it. So this is pHEX to Pulse ratio. If you see in risk off sentiment, right, people were selling Pulse. You understand that? Selling Pulse, the natural market. In risk on, Bitcoin rallying even more, breaking the all-time high, doing even more. See, as risk on, people buy Pulse. So sell Pulse, buy Pulse. This is buy Hex. So strong Hex, weak Hex. So what people are doing here, they're trying to pick this. But what I've actually seen, this is actually the most irresponsible thing of all of them at all. So you look, if you're doing this, you're full on soy boy Pepe. What they've done is, friends, they've gone down, I know you're going down to the lower time frames on ratios, and they've put like a 1 hour. I've seen they've got 1 hour chart, daily chart, and they're basically saying, don't worry, this is going to be the bottom forever. They're basically just telling everyone that, and they're trying to throw these snarky comments and stuff here and there. Like, I don't know if you've heard, there's a W button up here for friendship. W stands for friendship. It's called the weekly chart. Okay, so this is what you have to watch, friends, the weekly chart. Okay, now, this is just giving you an idea of what's happening. Now, if you're wondering, hey, how did it go up from here? So Richard, probably noticing that, oh, the EHEX stuff not looking too good. He just bought pHEX. And people front run. Some people say there's many other wallets. We don't know, have any evidence, but he just bought pHEX, okay? So he gave it like a push up off here. But this is important to note. Look how long it took for the ratio to bottom out, okay? Just to tell you, just to give you an idea. It took the ratio to bottom out 112 days, all right? So let's say this was the bottom, okay? If this was the bottom, if it is, right? That means you got from now to like July to basically like confirm something. But I'm actually going to give you a trick, a very nice trick, friends. And if you've been paying my attention to my channel, you should know this already, right? If you just put a super trend on here, if you just have a look at the super trend, just add the super trend indicator, there you go. So this is, see, this one's red. It's red the whole way, but I know it's because there's not enough time frame to do it. It's still red. What we can do is you can go down to like a 3-day chart, right? See, I was green here. This is the fluke, by the way. Obviously, I went all in here. This is where I went all in, friends, by the way. Sold pHEX and EHEX, got into Pulse and PulseX. All right, all in here. So basically, I made did very, very well. So as you can see, it flips this trend. And you can get in here now, and you can continue. You see that in the ratio. But we are still, what I'm going to do is I'm going to track the super trend now. See, this is the most interesting part. You see this wick? This wick was Richard saying, EHEX, you're dead now. pHEX, right? pHEX, you are now the chosen one. Basically saying it, which we already knew. That wick was people emergency end staking and FOMO buying pHEX up to 2.9 cents. But then you can see there were so many lurking sellers. Oh, I'm in shock. Really, guys? 2.5 cents is expensive. Oh, well, it is what it is, okay? So, like I said, this could be the bottom. This could be the bottom. But what I'd want to do is, obviously, I'm going to wait for this. Let's say this is the bottom, friends, and it goes up until here. Well, you've got to show to me you're a bottom. So nothing will ever go like this, friends, unless Richard Hart just like, if Richard Hart, he just wants to blow all the money on the SAC funds and do that, sweet. So we're just going to wait and see. You never know. Maybe something like this happens. It capitulates down. Maybe everyone says, oh, you know, Pulse is the true victory forever and pHEX is actually going to zero. And they do that and then we go the other way. That's possible as well. But you don't know with these, all right? So macro time frames. And don't forget, friends, look, I'm saying now, you follow people using 1 hour, 4 hour, even daily charts. You're basically asking for it, all right? You're asking for it. That's why everything I do is a clean macro move, clean trades. You've never seen someone who does a trade that lasts for 5 months, a trade and stuff. That's me. Okay, that's why you do this macro stuff. Once or twice a year moves max. All right. So don't forget, it's got a helicopter hat. We're still going to make it. Still super bullish on the ecosystem. Like, subscribe, bell button. I'll catch you soon.